The holographic display flickered in the observation deck of the Prometheus, casting blue light across Emma's face as she studied the voting results. 417 galactic civilizations had spoken. Earth was expelled from the Galactic Council, effective immediately. They actually did it, Harry muttered, standing beside her with his arms crossed. His jaw was set in that stubborn way Emma had come to recognize over their 5 years working together on humanity's deep space diplomatic corps. "Did you really think they wouldn't?" Emma asked, her voice steady despite the churning in her stomach. "We've been the outsiders since the moment we arrived. Too aggressive, too curious, too human." The vote had been inevitable. Humanity's rapid expansion, their insistence on colonizing systems the Council deemed restricted, their refusal to adopt the conformity protocols that governed every other species, it had all led to this moment. The Zeltharian ambassador had made it clear. Adapt to galactic standards or leave. Humanity had chosen neither. "Captain Chen wants us on the command deck," Harry said, checking his datapad. "Emergency session in 10 minutes. They walked through the corridors of the Prometheus, humanity's flagship and mobile embassy. Crew members moved with purpose, their faces showing not fear, but determination. Emma felt a surge of pride. This was what the galaxy didn't understand about humans. They didn't break when the universe pushed back. They pushed harder. Captain Sarah Chen stood at the central console, her silver hair pulled back tightly. Around her, the command staff assembled scientists, engineers, military advisors, and the 2 diplomats who had witnessed humanity's rejection firsthand. "The Council has given us 30 days to withdraw all human presence from Council space," Chen announced without preamble. "Our colonies, our trade stations, our exploration vessels, everything. They're calling it the Exodus Mandate. 30 days to uproot 200 million people?" Harry's voice rose. "That's impossible." They're counting on that," Emma said quietly. "They want us to beg, to compromise, to finally bend the knee and accept their terms." Chen's eyes met Emma's. "And we won't. Admiral Zhao has already begun coordinating the withdrawal. But this council session isn't about retreat. It's about what comes next. The captain activated a star map that filled the room with golden light. It showed the known galaxy, with Council space marked in blue, a vast territory encompassing thousands of systems. Beyond it lay the unmapped regions, the dark zones where even the Council's million-year-old civilizations feared to tread. "We're going here," Chen said, gesturing to a sector labeled simply as Region 447, Unexplored. The room fell silent. "That's beyond the veil," one of the military advisors said. "The Council declared it off-limits for a reason. The automated probes that went in never came back." "Exactly," Emma said, understanding dawning. "They're afraid of it." Harry pulled up data on his console. Long-range scans show at least 50 G-class stars in that region, potentially hundreds of habitable worlds, if even a fraction are viable. "We're not just running away," Chen continued. "We're doing what humanity has always done. We're exploring, expanding, thriving where others see only obstacles. The Council thinks they're punishing us. They're actually setting us free." Emma felt something shift in her chest. All her life, she'd worked to make humanity fit into the galactic community, to smooth over the rough edges, to make them acceptable. But maybe that had been the wrong approach all along. "There's more," Chen said. "Our xenoarchaeology teams have been studying the abandoned installations we've found in Council space. The ones the current species won't talk about." A new image appeared, ancient ruins covered in symbols that predated any known civilization. These structures exist throughout the galaxy, including in Region 447. "We think they belong to the precursors, the ones who came before the Council species, and we think we're starting to understand their technology." Harry leaned forward. "You're saying we could leapfrog the Council's technology?" "I'm saying the Council has been stagnant for millennia, too afraid to innovate, too bound by their conformity protocols. Meanwhile, we've only been in space for 2 centuries, and we've already matched their standard technology." Imagine what we could achieve without their restrictions. Emma walked to the star map, placing her hand against the projection of region 447. How long until we're ready to move? The first colony ships launch in 20 days, Chen said. We're calling it the Pioneer Fleet. 15 million volunteers. The best and brightest humanity has to offer. They'll establish our first settlements beyond the Council's reach. And the rest will follow in waves. Within 5 years, we'll have a new human civilization in region 447. Within 10, we'll rival the Council's size. Within 20. Chen smiled. We'll show them what humanity can really do. 1. Chen. The meeting continued late into the night, planning the greatest exodus in human history. As it concluded, Emma found herself alone with Harry in the observation deck once more. Are you scared? Emma looked out at the stars. Terrified, but also excited. For the first time since we joined the Council, we get to be ourselves. No compromises, no apologies. The galaxy voted to expel us, Harry said, and we chose to chart a new future. Emma finished. One they'll never forget. In the distance, the first colony ships were already gathering, ready to carry humanity's dreams into the unknown. The Council had meant to exile them, to diminish them. Instead, they had unleashed humanity to do what it did best: survive, adapt, and thrive against impossible odds. The galaxy would remember this day, not as humanity's defeat, but as the beginning of their greatest adventure.